Every week on the PGA Tour, these players have to deal with all kinds of intangibles. Heat, cold, wind, rain, snow. But this week here in the mile-high city of Denver, the players are going to have to deal with one more intangible, the altitude.
They say 3% of the people use 5 to 6%.
Well, it's a little different here in Denver.
It's a big deal. It's mile high.
Because we're a mile high, the air is thin, so the golf ball's going to go much farther.
For the altitude out here, we're going to go about 5% in the morning.
Mid-morning, you go to about 7.5. When you get noon, you're going to 10%, probably 12.5, 13%.
Some people will say your wedges are going to go a little more. Some people say your wedges are going to go a little less.
A 180-yard shot is going to play like a 162-yard shot.
Again, you're back to those wedges. You're taking going to 12%, or you're going from 10 down to 8.
Just as long as it doesn't get in any odd numbers, you know, then I'm in trouble.
You're like 3%, 5%, maybe 7%.
Too much to think about.
Can we use a calculator?
I think across the board, the players agree they're going to use a 10% reduction on every shot.
Anybody that thinks it's just straight 10% doesn't really know what they're talking about.
What about temperature?
I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm.
A lot depends on the temperature.
The afternoon, when it gets hot, you're going about 15%.
When it's warmer, I'll actually go 10, 12, sometimes even 14%.
What about the cirrus clouds?
What about adrenaline?
You got to keep it simple, Harris. There's all kinds of math you can do.
If you give me some better distances to the green.
Okay, all right, no, I'll let you figure it out.
That's too much. I'll just let you figure that out. Not just
But
a golf shot.
you make the final call.
So I think you can all see that these players and caddies are all on the same page. They're in complete agreement.
It's 12%. I have to do the math because Tony can't do
It
it.
takes me a while to figure some of this stuff out. I got to be honest.
Considering I was a finance major at Georgia.
calculation.
I'm the one who always tells you when you pay me that it's too low because you always do the percentages wrong.
That's true.
Well, if you would come up to my altitude, we'd probably have a little easier time. I'm definitely going to do the calculations this week.
There's no way he's doing the calculations.
Okay. What?
That's perfect. I think we'll do good this week.